Hi humans, I want to tell you the story about a boy who have learned to love himself. Today's video is about the choice that I didn't have. But let's start from the beginning. I've been raised in a huge Christian family. I'm basically was raised in a church, and there is huge amount of religious leaders in my family. Since the day I was born, I've never felt like I was part of my family, or I've never felt connected to my group in church. But I've always felt connected to God. But when I was in the church, it wasn't me. It was just following the rules that was written by some men. I've always known that I was different from my family or my group of church, and I think they knew it too, because they treated me different. I never understand why my mom and my sisters treated me bad, and I never knew why. But when I became a teenager, I understood. I've always been attracted by guys. I've always been attracted by a man's body. But when I was a kid, I never realized what it was. It was just natural. I like him. But everyone says you must like girls. So I couldn't talk him. I remember when I was a teenager and all my friends talking about girls' bodies, about girls' boobies, and I was just thinking about that guy that I saw in underwear at magazines. And I started to understand what I was. And I hated, because I was different from everyone that I know, and I was treated different because of it, and I knew it. There is a fact. I have a cousin who is gay, and when he told my family, or our family, his father tried to kill him. And the other members of the family just stopped talking about him. And I was so afraid. If they treated him this way, what they were gonna do to me? What if they looked at me and saw that I was like him? What if they just do the same thing with me? I've never felt that I was part of my family, but I still loved it. And that was the worst part of it. I've always felt that God loved me, but when I was in church, the thing that I've heard that was that God hated me, that God hated people like me. And I was so afraid of everything. I hadn't anyone to tell me what to do, to tell me why I feel the way I feel, why I love the people I love. But when I turned 16, something changed in me. I've met people that accept me by the way I am. And in that moment, I've started to feel comfort about myself and realized there's nothing wrong about me, and there's nothing wrong about love. And in the moment that I started to accepting who I am, I still feel the connection with God. I would still feel that God loves me. And it doesn't matter what people say. I've always felt that God loves me the way I am. And I know that I'm special. And I know there's nothing wrong with me. One day my other sister saw me at the park with a friend, and we were just sitting on the grass and just talking. But the expression in her face confused me. And I knew something was coming. I knew what I was going to pass through. And I was ready because in that moment I didn't care anymore about what they think about me. I realized that family is not about blood. It's about the people who love you. Family is about support. And my friends were family to me. And my blood family, my real family, was just people with some some equal DNA. And when I saw that look in my sister's face, I knew something was coming. And 1 week later, I've catched a conversation between her and my mother. And when I heard my name, I get out of my room and I told her, when you are gossiping about someone, just do it in lower voice. But she didn't laugh. She just said, sit here and I need to ask something. And I wasn't afraid at all. I was ready. I don't know. I didn't care about what they think anymore. And she started asking me about my friend. She asked me what we were doing at the park. And I told her, we're just talking. He was my friend. We were just talking. And she asked me if he was gay. And I told her, no, he was straight, he's straight. And she started to ask me other things. She asked me if I have ever kissed a boy. And I told her yes. I told her that I kissed a boy, and if I had the chance to kiss again, I would kiss forever. And she asked me if I have ever had sex with a man, and I told her yes. And I don't know, people are always talking about how they felt. People are always talking about their coming out stories and how they felt, the freedom. But I was already free, I was comfortable with myself, and I didn't care about them. They weren't my family. They were just people that was there. And the worst part of it was that my mom was just there in the corner, just looking quiet silence at me. And I could see in her face anger, some fear, hate. And when I saw her eyes, they were judging me. Judge me for me being who I am. And at that moment, I just stand up and went back to my room, and my sister followed me. And she started talking about hell and how the Bible tells how you need to live and how God hates me. And I told her, God don't hate me. God loves me. God loves me. And she started asking me to come back and tell my mom that I was just joking, that I was but I couldn't come back. I couldn't come back. I couldn't come back to that high place. I couldn't. I just couldn't. And I told her I was proud of being who I am. I was proud of love who I love with no fear. And I told her that I won't be ashamed by people who don't understand me, who don't really love me, who have always treated me like shit. And I won't be ashamed about an old book wrote by a man. The only thing that I understand is love. If I love someone, what's wrong about it? After that, my other sisters called me and I just confirmed it. I was free. For the first time in my life, I was free, and I got an younger sister, and she has always treated me well. She has always treated me with love. She doesn't care about what I am or what gender I love. She's just there. She loves me. She loves me the way I am. And there is a funny thing. In the part of my life and until now, my family could never do or could never did something bad to me because they needed me and they still need me. And the worst part of it is that I need them to, and I hate it. That's the thing that I most hated about this whole situation. I just want to leave. I just want to be freed from them. And to be fair, the things are better now, are easier, but I still can be near them. They're not my family. They're not the people that I want to spend my life with. If I could, I would just be as far away as I can right now, but I can't. I can't now, but one day I'm gonna be free from them. And I needed to record this video and tell you this story because if I want to create something here, I need to show who I am. I need to tell you my story about the boy who learned to love himself, about the boy who stopped caring about what bad people think about him. And now I can say I love me. I know that God loves me. And I know there's nothing wrong with me. I'm a good person. And I know something good will happen to me. So, please like this video, comment below what you think. If I said something wrong in English, please tell me. It will help me a lot. I am a Brazilian guy and I'm still learning English. So, if you know someone who has passed through this, or who is still in the closet, please share this video and subscribe to this channel. And thank you for having hearing me for these long minutes. Thank you. Thank you for hearing. And bye. I hope I'll see you again.